Kaline joining us here at Comerica today. Number 6, the right fielder of the Tigers, a longtime hero. 1 home run shy of 400 in his fabulous career. A 3,000 hit performer. Played the game the right way, and to this day, I'm still looking for a right-handed batter with a better swing than Kaline. Well, smooth it was. You're one pretty close, though, Al. That Buster Posey in San Francisco has got a beautiful swing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I had fortunate enough to be able to watch him a couple of times on TV, and he seems like a great guy, too.
He is a fine young man, yep.
So he got 3 world championships already, and they're on the odd year again. So
2010, 2012, 2014, they think this is their year, the even year.
Yeah. Out of all the big hits that you had in your career, and some of them that we just watched,
drive into the left field corner,
foul,
and it hooks foul.
What one stands out is imprinted in your memory? The biggest is one of the biggest moments.
Wow, it's hard. Well, getting a base hit in the World Series put us ahead. Certainly, it wasn't one of my hardest hit balls, but I battled the reliever, Joe Horner, fouled off about 5 or 6 pitches, and finally got a base hit to right field to put us ahead, and we stayed ahead the rest of the way.
That was 68 in St. Louis. Was that game 7?
Actually, it was in Detroit.
It was in Detroit. Okay.
We won that game, and then we won to win the other ones too. So it wasn't the hardest hit ball, but 2 strikes. I didn't want to strike out because back in our day it was embarrassing to strike out.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
So I wanted to put the ball in play, and hopefully, and it did. It found a hole in right field.
And Jim Northrup in Game 7 drove that Gibson pitch over the center fielder with Kirk Flood's head.
Kirk Flood slipped a little bit and hit it hard. Jim Northrup really did a terrific job filling him for me when I had got hit by a pitch and fractured my wrist. Jim was the 4th outfielder on our club, and he had a chance to play regularly, and he did a wonderful job. He did an outstanding job getting a chance to play 4 weeks in a row, and because when I came back,
Cabrera fouls that away.
Willie got hurt, so I had to go back out in the outfield.
Okay.
And he went to left field. Of course, Stanley was in center field, and
that was a bold move, wasn't it? That moved Stanley from shortstop to center field.
I've never heard of a move like that before in the history of baseball. Moving an outfielder in to play infield. I heard about moving infielders out to play outfield. But Mickey Stanley was always our best athlete. He took infield practice every day. He didn't want to play. He didn't like taking outfield practice because he was so good. He took infield practice at shortstop just about every day.
Cabrera hit a long bomb last night to straightaway center field. And one to right field earlier in the game, a 2-run shot.
I was telling Dick earlier, the last game in Tiger Stadium, I had the honor of going out to right field with you and Jim Northrup. Because the 3 of us were out there. And that was pretty awesome atmosphere, huh?
Wasn't that a special night? That was special, boy. Bring back all those players. And we patrolled out from center field to our position where we played.
Now Cabrera wearing out Smiley here. That's 5 foul balls in a row.
I somehow ended up on the ground there. I did some type of slide. And of course, I'm sure you saved your uniform from that night, didn't you?
I have it. Yes, I do.
And I got mine with the grass stains on it. And instead of taking the actual grass, like many did.
In the dirt, and the count runs full.
You were talking earlier about how Kinsler and J.D. Martinez pound lefties. Miguel Cabrera only hitting 172 so far this year. You wouldn't believe it, would you? But he looks like a different hitter as of late.
Yeah, he's got his timing back, and we haven't done well against left-handers all year.
Ripped on one hop, almost handcuffed the third baseman Longoria, but he takes care of business for the first out here in the 4th.
Pretty good at bat, fouls several pitches off, gets the 3-2 count. This the play they used to call get the married guys off the infield. This is a bullet. Kind of catches Longoria easily over to first, but Mickey keeps swinging the bat like that. Al, you're going to see some more walks. They're going to put it on Victor, aren't they?
I think so, and well, everybody knows that, and at least I know that Cabrera is the best hitter I've ever seen in the Tigers. Ever.
Well, many around baseball feel that Certainly in this generation, he's the best hitter in the game.
And he plays in a ballpark that is not very good, very kind to him, because he hits a lot of balls straight away center field, right center field, and this is a very big ballpark.
So what is it out to the corners? 420 straightaway center. What is it to the corners there where it angles out to meet the bleachers?
I would say about 430, 435, something like that.
So his home run last night had to be at least 450.
Oh, it was. He wasn't kind to the park last night.
That was into the television box, into the front row of the box out there at straightaway center field. Now, I did the Padre games. They're the worst hitting team in baseball. I don't hear sounds like that. The sound alone, I knew what was going to happen. That ball was Ruthian, high and deep.
Yeah, it'll keep you up. It'll keep you awake, those sounds.
We'll get a sense in case you weren't with the telecast on Fox Sports Detroit last night. Here it is. Oh. I mean, Kiermaier, I don't know where. He's not Superman. You're not going to leap that high. That was another 25 feet beyond him. That was an oh my home run. Count runs to 3-1 on Victor. Popped to third his first time.
Looks like Smiley using that soft stuff down. He's thrown the high fastball off of that. Tigers have been chasing a little bit up and out of the zone.
That's outside. Ball 4. The first walk given up by Smiley. One out. Castellanos comes up. Your 3,000th hit. That had to be a special one. What was it?
It was a great thrill. Dave McNally pitching against me, and I've always hit Dave pretty well, and well, most left-handers I hit pretty well. He threw me a little sinking fastball away, and I hit a double down the right field line. So.
Was that here? Or
it was in Baltimore.
So in your hometown?
Hometown, yeah. I had asked our general manager if he wanted me to wait to come back to Detroit to get it, because expected maybe a big crowd. He says, no, you go get it as soon as you can, and fortunately it was my hometown.
Oh, just happened to have in the library. There's the swing, and Kaline's 3,000th. He's still look like a young puppy the way you're running those bases.
Gliding around those stacks.
Smooth. Well, having now lived in San Diego for half my adult life after leaving Michigan, that ball hit well, but too high, and cruising in under it is Kiermaier. Puts away the second out. To be able to know and watch first as a fan and know and then work as a colleague before he passed, Tony Gwynn. What a special man.
What a special guy. And one of the greatest hitters of all time.
People don't realize that in the National League there are only 2 hitters that won 8 batting titles, Honus Wagner and Tony Gwynn.
Yeah, certainly he didn't have a lot of power, although he could have been a power hitter, but he was just such a great hitter, and what a super young man.
Yeah. That 5.5 hole, he just wear it out.
Well, he had the ability really to look at where the holes were, and he had that kind of bat control.
And he was the type of hitter that wasn't afraid to get 2 strikes on it. He knew that he could still handle the ball and put the ball in play. And a lot of hitters today are very anxious, and they see a fastball and they would swing at it no matter where it's at.
Justin Upton struck out the first time. Takes that one away, 2-0.
Justin has a hard time seeing the pitch away, and I would hope that the hitting instructor Wally Jones would tell him to do 2 things. You either have to go move closer to the plate, or you're going to have to bend over at the plate a little bit, see that outside pitch.
There it is, 2-1.
Tampa's got the same scouting report that Mr. Kaline just gave. You know, I've seen him hit that pitch. I think he does stand a little bit off the plate more than normal. So we'll see. You know, they work so hard and try so many things. Hopefully it'll click.
The action pitch, 2-1. Fouls it back.
And the other thing, Gibby, is that from my watching the game is that probably 75% of the pitches are thrown on the outside part of the plate.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, they bring this stat exit velocity into the game. And down and away and up and in are the least exit velocities of all the 9 quadrants around the plate. That's something I'm going to try and get to you guys on the air here, by the way, in the near future. Build it so it's simple to see.
Inside.
And that's why they're throwing there. Well, years ago when they give you the pitch 4 inches off the plate, it really made sense.
Well, and the way the game is called today by the umpires, and compared to your day, hey, they came inside on you. It wasn't just this far in, and let's got to have an argument about, hey, don't pitch me that close.
No, the pitchers are afraid to throw inside on it. It's a much more friendly game than it used to be.
That ball's hit well, deep center field, back to the wall, Kiermaier, and it is a big ballpark. That was a home run in San Diego, I guarantee you. Hey, Kaline. Best of health to you.
Thank you. You too, my man. Great seeing you.
I'll see you in Cooperstown.
Thanks,
Jimmy. Thank you.
You're the
Thanks a
best.
lot.
Thanks for your time.